Hey, for those of you that have been watching, I've been on a diet and trying to lose weight, and I started a 15-day weight loss challenge and left on day 10 and went to visit my son in Denver. So I stopped the diet and waited for the next Monday to come around and start it again. So I am on day 8 or 9 right now. And I'm actually liking this diet. It's a lot of food prep though, but I'm learning better food portion control and that kind of thing on this diet. So that's been a big help. Sorry about the glasses. I don't usually wear them, but for some reason, I guess allergy season, my eyes have been just pouring and messed up and just on my nerves. So, but anyway, so let's see if we can get through this video. So one of the things that we get to do is it's what people are referring to as a fat bomb. So I thought I would make mine. I'm gonna make a couple of them just because I'm getting ready for a couple of days. So the first thing you do is you're gonna use coconut oil. And I only use a tablespoon of coconut oil, and then you're going to melt the coconut oil. So I'm going to stick these in the microwave really quick. It doesn't take but just a few seconds, probably about 10 seconds to actually melt the coconut oil. And then I use XM protein. It's made by Zija. I'll stick the link to this below, but the protein powder that I use is actually vanilla bean. So since this is a chocolate coconut fudge, then I also use just some Nestle's cocoa powder just to give it the chocolate flavor. So now that my coconut oil is melted, so I just take 1 scoop of the protein powder, just 1 scoop, and put in with the melted coconut oil. And then I just take, I'm using like just a little coffee spoon, so it's like a little teaspoon, and just put about half of that in the cocoa powder. And then I just mix that up. And I just start mixing. Now, on this diet, the only type of sweetener that I'm allowed to use is stevia. That's not my sweetener of choice. I would much rather have a different one, but since I'm allowed stevia, I'll take it. So, just 1 package of stevia in each one. I think it's going to come out. Keep mixing that up. And then you just want to add a little bit of water until it makes a batter consistency, almost like a fudge batter. So I just add just a little bit and kind of keep stirring it around. It's still a little bit too thick, so I'm going to just add a little bit more. And it's starting to kind of come together. I don't like mine to get too mushy because then the coconut oil, it starts to get too runny almost. The coconut oil starts seeping out when you get too much water. So I try to add the water just a little bit, not much at all, but I have to have a little bit more. But yeah, I just try to add it until I know that it's kind of almost in like a pliable batter form. And I think this is probably one of my favorite snacks that we get on this diet. It wasn't at first, but it's become that way. I do like the maple nut fudge. It's really good as well, but I think this one has become my favorite. But then I just take a piece of wax paper. I just tear a little square. And I'm just going to take this just kind of get it all in there. It's kind of falling apart a little bit. And I just kind of squish it together and make it into, and you can tell that it starts getting runny on your fingers, but I don't know if you can see that. For some reason the lighting is awful in here today. I'm sorry about that. But I just kind of make it into the shape of, I don't know, almost a small size candy bar, like a fun size candy bar. And then I just put it right in the middle of the wax paper and just wrap it up. And your hands get kind of messy. The coconut oil does kind of make it start melty a little, getting melty a little bit. But once I wrap it up, I just stick it in the freezer. And in a couple hours, that's good to go. I usually take it out about 5 minutes before it's time to eat it, and everything is good. So I will stick the recipe as well as the link to the protein powder in the comments below. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.